Hi, I'm Nanette Lankford. Welcome to The Real life issues regarding everyday people. Stay tuned. Today on the show, we're going to speak with a special guest, and she's going to share with us how she overcame her disease. Hi, Tabitha Talley, how are you?
Fine. How are you, Nanette?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me, Tabitha, when you first learned of your illness and your battle with leukemia, how did it make you feel?
Wow. It made me feel really nervous, Nanette. It frightened me.
At what point were you diagnosed with it?
It was midsummer, I believe, late summer
Yes.
in 1991. Yeah, 1991.
And what brought you to discover that you had leukemia?
I was visiting my daughter at St. Christopher's Hospital, and I actually fainted. The ambulance took me to Temple's Hospital. There's where I was diagnosed with leukemia.
Now, you said that you were visiting your daughter. Just getting off of you for a moment, what were you visiting your daughter for?
At this point, my daughter was, I believe she was 9 years old, and she had developed a tumor on the right side of her neck. She was in a hospital going through chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and they were trying to remove the tumor. And I was visiting her, and I guess I had exhausted myself.
Yes.
I had one daughter. She was living, well, she was actually staying in summer with my sister in Virginia. She was 2 years younger than the daughter that was in the hospital. I was running back and forth. I was exhausted, and I fainted. You know, I had bleeding gums. I didn't have time to tend to the bleeding gums. I went to the emergency room and they said that, you know, at the dentist, just come back later.
Okay.
But exhaustion.
So at that point, is that when you learned actually that you had the life-threatening disease, leukemia?
It was once I arrived at Temple's
Yes.
emergency room.
Okay.
There's when I was diagnosed with leukemia.
Just knowing about your illness and your daughter's illness, how did that make you feel? How did you cope with that, carrying that weight? What was your initial reaction to that?
Fear.
Okay.
Fear. I was very frightened because I had 2 young daughters to raise. I was responsible for raising those 2 young girls. So it frightened me that they would be without me.
Tell me, Tabitha, once you learned about your daughter's illness and also your own illness, how did you handle that? Because that's really a lot to handle, knowing that your daughter has a tumor and you're finding out that you have this life-threatening disease, leukemia.
Yes.
How did you deal with that?
Gracefully, after I got past the fear,
Yes.
it was my God. It was my God. My inner strength. I had to grab onto something and just hold on. And I held on to my God.
So at that point, did you make plans or arrangements in case something did happen to you? We have to say that because this is something that we must take into consideration, even though we know that you were dealing and coping with this life-threatening disease. But did you feel that you also had to prepare just in case things did not turn out the way that you intended for them to turn out?
Yes, I did. But I must say this.
Yes.
Again, it was my God, because everybody I asked to take my girls, to raise my girls, in case, I never once got a yes. Never once got a yes. So I thank God for that no that I got. It hurted me, it was painful,
Yes.
but I thank God for nobody saying yes.
It seems as just listening to you, that was like affirmation for you that everything was going to be all
Yes.
right. It's as if he was using that situation to give you confirmation that you were going to beat this life-threatening illness.
I think that was my strength.
Okay.
That was him giving me the strength to hold on. Because had I gotten a yes, maybe I wouldn't have held on so long and so hard and been so forceful with it. My girls was my life. They were my responsibility. They were given to me. And whatever I had to do, I was going to hold on. Through single parenting, through welfare, through living in a one-room apartment, through starting out in North Philadelphia. I don't know where this journey is going to take me called life. But where it's going to go, wherever it takes me, I appreciate the power that I have within me. I thank God for His Holy Spirit. I just do.
So now, as a survivor of leukemia, what encouraging words could you give to your viewers to let them know, in spite of any trial and tribulation that they may find themselves up against, what encouraging words could you give the viewers to let them know that there is a hope, a higher hope?
My encouraging words to anyone and everyone would to be let go and let God. You cannot do this thing by yourself. No family member, no man, no mother, no father can get you through this. You need that inner strength and that power to hold on to and just go on. Just go on. Make a decision to go on and not stop. Never give up. Never give up.
Thank you. There you have it. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Nanette Lankford, host and executive producer of a new TV show called The Real. The Real, real-life issues regarding everyday people. The Real. Hi, we're here with Mike and Sean. Good evening, Mike. How are you?
How you doing?
Great. Tell us what brings you out tonight.
I'm just here to make some rock and roll. You know, I'm with my friend Tony Caruso. He found me at the Point in Bryn Mawr a few weeks ago. We've been doing some pre-production work together since then. And just it all added up and came to this. So I'm here just to make some music. So.
Great. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm graduated high school in 2002. Decided to take a year off after high school. I did AmeriCorps for a city year for a year, and then I went on to George Washington University. Spent a year there. Decided I wanted to work on my music career a little bit. Came here, and this is where I'm at right now.
How would you describe your style of music?
Oh man, that's a good question. It's rock and roll. That's all I can really say. Good old rock and roll.
Great. If we wanted to purchase your music, is it available to us?
It will be shortly at lidomusicgroup.com.
Yes. Great. Tell us what you like to do in your spare time when you're not playing music.
I like to surf, East Coast, and not much. I mean, I'm pretty much music is my life right now. I spend all my time in music. Yes, I will.
We look forward to your performance. Thank you so much. Hi, we're here at World Cafe Live with Nanette Lankford. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started.
My background is in the advertising profession. I was a creative director in an advertising agency for many years.
Yes.
One of my clients was a visionary gentleman named Hal Reel, who had this insane idea that he could revolutionize the live music industry. And I watched as he went through the fundraising stages and the real estate searching stages, and ultimately broke ground on what became this amazing facility here. And finally he was kind enough to ask me to come aboard full-time as marketing director, and I did that back in July.
I think that's wonderful. Nat, let me ask you a question. How did you know in your gut that this is what you wanted to do, that this is your dream?
Well, music has always been an obsession of mine, and marketing has been my profession. I've always been fascinated with the challenges of building a retail brand from the ground up. This project represented the confluence of all those different disciplines, so it just felt like it was right for me.
And what do you like to do outside of when you're not working?
I buy records and I listen to them.
That's great. Okay.
I am a music obsessive. I also occasionally read a book and watch a movie, but music is really my primary obsession.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The show is based on people expressing issues that go on in their life every day, basically. I actually took it from my own personal life experiences, and I knew how I felt about issues and not being able to express them. So I figured this would be a good way to allow people to express what's going on in their everyday life. Actually, everyday people. Everyone that has an issue that they need to address. My email address is thereal, THEREAL @philly1.com. The Real is about real life issues regarding everyday people. Hi, I'm Nanette Lankford, host and executive producer of a new TV show called The Real. The Real, real life issues regarding everyday people. The Real. I'm Nanette Lankford, host and executive producer of a new TV show called The Real. The Real, real life issues about everyday people. The Real.
There's something about you, baby. I can't get enough. There's something about you, baby. I got you looking at me, I'm gonna call you bluff. There's something about you.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. It takes a man to be a dad.
To the morning light.
Hi, we're here with Jessica Singer. Hi, good evening, Jessica. How are you? I'm good. Tell me what brings you here tonight.
Well, my friend ran into me today. He's like, there's an open mic at this place. He's like, you should come down. And I was like, definitely. So now I'm here and I'm ready to play some songs.
Great. Tell me, how did you get started with music?
Well, I always wanted to be a rock star. So like, guitar and I started playing songs, and around like 9th grade I started writing my own. And as the years went on, I think I got a little bit better and allowed me to play some songs.
Great. Your style of music, how would you describe it?
Kind of, there's a wide range.
Okay.
I can rate it, like I have a couple like chill beachy songs, but then I also have like the punk rock jazz songs, which I probably won't perform tonight because I have
That's fine. If we wanted to purchase your music, is it available for us to do so?
not yet.
Working on it?
Yes, yes.
Well, that's great. Well, we look forward to seeing you perform tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. We're here with Jim Crazy Hawk Skate. How are you, Jim? Tell us what brings you here.
The open mic. I came down last week and had a great time. It was a great crowd, a real nice response, so I decided to come back down again.
Great. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you get started in the music industry?
My brother actually played in college back in the 60s, and I sort of like used to sneak his guitar off and play with it when he wasn't looking.
Okay.
And then it all just went from there. I fell in love with the instrument, and I've been playing ever since.
Great. Your style of music, how would you describe that?
Folk rock, a little bit of world influence, and hopeful, uplifting lyrics. I like writing songs that are going to give people a chance to live. You know, all the early the progressive rock bands that came across from England,
Yes.
Beatles, and on through. It was just so inspiring and uplifting, and it's like I knew that's what I wanted to do.
That's wonderful. And what do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time,
Yes.
take walks in the woods
Great.
and collect feathers.
Okay. Will you be performing for us tonight?
Yes,
Well,
I'm on at 10:30.
great. We look forward to seeing you perform.
All right, thank you so much.
so much.
Hi, I'm Nanette Lankford, host and executive producer of a new TV show called The Real. The Real, real-life issues regarding everyday people. The Real.
Glucose plus oxygen equals carbon dioxide plus water.
Hey, Gio, what's up?
And energy. Superior vena cava, pulmonary artery, coronary artery.
I'd like to pass them back to you now.
For chem
Very
tissue
pleased with
types
your
of
work.
endoplasmic reticulum with ribosomes. 3 o'clock already. And without. Copy of the skeletal anatomy syllabus for chem cycle Wednesday. Chem 2. Carbon dioxide skeletal anatomy Thursday. The lobes of the cortex.
She's got the drive,
Cranial volume.
the energy,
Ventral, parietal,
the heart,
and occipital.
and the talent.
Cortical motor output. Vena cava.
Pre-med.
Different
But she wouldn't be here
evolutionary development.
without your help. Please support the United Negro College Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Syllabus for chem 2.
That's going to do it for the show. Thanks for watching. See you next time.